Hello, dear viewer. Thank you for joining me today for your daily pick a card tarot reading. I always ask you to pick the stone that resonates with your intuition, that your intuition would have you choose. And then we begin. All right. I'll put the timestamps in the description box so you can find your pile quickly. And whoever chose this pink stone, we've got, the Temperance Angel. Look at these lovely cups. Oh my gosh, that's wonderful. The Temperance Angel, the Queen of Cups, and the Three of Cups. Boy, oh boy, it's a cups kind of day, and all these cups are upright, meaning the emotion is pretty good. It can be downright fantastic. You could have a celebratory moment. It would be a nice time to get together or talk to friends. It'd be good to celebrate. Sometimes this is just about celebrating, actually, and sometimes it's simply about having that kind of celebratory attitude, especially involving friendship. Like, I toast you. It can start with you're toasting someone else. You're giving credit to someone else for something, and they toast you. This is kind of a mutual kind of thing happening here that's enjoyable to all. And then we've got the Temperance Angel. So this is a day where I feel like balance is important to you, and the Temperance Angel would have you be balanced. Making room for enjoyment in today, I think, is really important because it's here for you. And I think it's going to be important for your calm and your peace today, because there can be some waters rushing by. Don't feel like you need to do everything all at once. This Temperance Angel, she says, let's do it gradually. We can even just stick a toe in. That's okay. We don't have to solve all our problems all at once. We can stick a toe in and get some information about something we know we're going to be doing later on this week, and just kind of start to wrap our head around it. But today we can have time for things that make us feel good, like rest, like a nice conversation or interaction, like just this person, the Queen of Cups, she is just in repose. She's enjoying the outdoors. She's enjoying the water, which she loves. Look at all these figures are outdoors, enjoying a beautiful day. So for some of you, that is outdoors for you. For others, you'd be better off looking out a picture window. But it's sort of that kind of enjoyment, very important. Yeah. There's social activity here. There's rest. There's walking, maybe. Or exploration of something that feels good anyway. There's a nice balance here today. So this can be a terrific day for you. Just don't put too much pressure on yourself. Yes, okay. So for those of you who chose this green stone, we've got the Sun, the Five of Cups, and the Four of Wands. Isn't that an interesting combination? Well, the Sun is your major arcana, so that's the main card, and it's a lovely one. It's joy. It's feeling the warmth of spirit a lot of times, the healing warmth, the liquid love, the warmth, the feeling cared for so you can feel carefree. It's like that kind of thing. There's abundance there. This is outdoors, joy sometimes. Four of Wands is lovely too. It's about an event or just a lovely time in your home. Maybe a lovely interaction in your home. But then we have this Five of Cups guy over here. What in the world is he doing? He just doesn't go with the others. Anybody else grow up on Sesame Street? One of these things is not like the others. So where's this Five of Cups guy? Well, he's optional usually. Almost all the fives are optional because they are more about an attitude or a perspective sometimes than the facts. This Five of Cups guy, he looks at the past and he regrets, and he looks at what's lost, and he looks at the downed cups, and he thinks, I wish I wouldn't have done that. I wish that didn't happen. And meanwhile, he doesn't turn around to see the two cups that are full and upright and looking hopeful. And yeah, let's focus on that. That'll multiply. He's not doing that. I think that's the only caution. about today. I think that these are really these are the energy of the day. They're very nice cards. These are the overriding energy of the day. But I think there's a caution. Stay out of that. Stay out of that though. If anything could wreck it, that could. It's like that. The past, let it be the past. It's no two people agree on what the past really looked like anyway. Is it the past that we're looking at, or is it a conceptualization of what we think the past was, where we focus on certain things that are negative sometimes and not on all the positive things that were there. So it's a vapor. It's a construction. So really, a lot of times there are things that people are sure were really wrong about their past or about mistakes they made and they completely then forget about all the good in that time or all the good that they did. So really, it really is okay to not look at that stuff. It really is okay to just let it be in the past, turn around, look at the 2 cups that are up, look what you've got, and figure that must be what you're supposed to have right now in coming into this next era in your life, and enjoy the sun. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit, for those. All righty. All right. For those of you who picked the orange stone, let's see what your cards are. We've got the 4 of Swords, we've got the 7 of Coins, and we've got the Ace of Rods. So there aren't any major arcana here, but boy, Spirit's trying to get you an opportunity for something. But yet we have the 4 of Swords. Oh, for goodness sakes. The 7 of Coins is the harvest is rich, but there's something wrong. Maybe the worker is not satisfied with it. Maybe there's something a little wrong with his work. Maybe he doesn't get to take a lot of it home. I don't know, but there's something that's not right. The 4 of Swords suggests need to retreat and not worry, not try to figure anything out, not try to argue anything out. Just retreat for a while. Lay it all down. You know what? I think that, how people can start to feel a little burnt out if they're so focused on increasing their security. This could be money, sources of security, and it just doesn't feel like it's producing enough. It doesn't feel like it's paying off enough. They worry. People can start to feel kind of burnt out and even under the weather, even get kind of sick. So I think this is, please retreat from the worry, retreat from the stress. Don't be afraid to rest if rest is what's called for. A rest can also be just a rest from worrying. I mean, sometimes people rest if they're artistic by playing music or drawing. Sometimes people rest by socializing with a friend and completely forgetting their cares for a while. But it could be just physical rest too. That you could be feeling like the need for that. Spirit could be saying, please don't keep going. Don't feel like you have to keep going to increase your security if this is really where your intuition is telling you need to be right now. And then Spirit's going to try to tempt you. I think new energy then comes in. Like an interest comes in, like, oh, this would be interesting. Oh, that would be nice. So I don't think that you're in this place for long at all, because I think Spirit is right away then, after you've gotten a little bit of retreat from your cares and your concerns and perhaps this goal-directed behavior, I think after a while, this new kind of, oh, I think I want to do this with my day comes in, or I think I would like to do this, and it can be a physically active thing. With that rod, it can be wands are fire, enthusiasm. Can be an interaction with somebody, but something comes in, you don't feel burnt out anymore, and now you're starting to feel interested in getting something done. It doesn't have to be a big thing, but just, oh, this is what I'd like to do right now with my time and energy, because the energy is coming back in. So I like these cards. They're good. But yes, please. Sometimes people will push and push and push. They think they don't let themselves retreat or rest because they think, oh, but there's so much more to get done. I must, I will relax afterwards. But when's afterwards? That's just it. When's afterwards? And sometimes it's so much better for us to just go with the rhythms and go ahead and have our retreat. And then we come back with more energy. That's what this is. All right. Well, that's pretty good. Pretty clear. All right. For those of you who've got the clear, smoky quartz, we've got the 10 of coins, the King of Cups, and the 7 of Wands. No major arcana, not a big decision kind of day, but interesting. You obviously ride whatever turbulence there is on out. You ride it out. It is fine. I think you habitually do too. I feel like this is about something with family, perhaps. This is the generations card, something perhaps with a family member or members where you feel like you have to stand your ground. You know, families are always, there's a lot of 5 of Wands moments in family life where there's a lot of negotiation about whose needs take precedence when, whose agenda takes precedence at what time and for how long. So yeah, you may feel the need to stand your ground on something, like you've got something you want to get done, something that's real important to you, a purpose, you're going to hang on to it, and it may be challenged, you know, but I need this, but I need that, but I think you should do this, but. For some of you, this isn't so much about other people doing this, but you doing this to yourself, you know, like I really think I should focus on this, but what about that? I can't ignore this and I can't ignore that and stuff like that. In any case, stand your ground, stand your ground, stand your ground. It will help you ride everything out and stay much more contented and much less upset, much more like in control on your power base. Look at that guy. His throne is on its base, floating over the waves. He does not slip off his power base. He's doing what he intended to do. And he's reaping the benefits of that. And he's nicer then to the people around him because he is the calm in the storm, if there is any storminess. So whether this is about family and needing to stand your own or you know, ride out any kind of turbulence there, or whether this is about something else having to do with the 10 of coins. This can be about money. This can be about really established, well-established security, financial security, other sources of security. It's a completion card. It can be about just, you know, wanting to have that sense of, I am settled, I'm secure, it's okay. But whatever this card means to you, you're to stand your ground today, and it will help you to keep your contentment and your peace and ride things out, because you do indeed know what is best for you to focus on today. All right. Well, I thank you so much, and I ask you to have a wonderful, wonderful day. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.